रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा मा ग रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा मा ग रे सा वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम। महकी महकी सी है खुशबू माटी की, लहराता परचम है शिखरों पर जिसका, दिल है धरती के आंचल को गले लगाए, परवाज़ों के आगे तो सूरज भी झुकता, ढूंढा है पर ना मिला हमें सारी दुनिया में सबसे प्यारा मेरा हिंदुस्तान। वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम। झलक धनक सी है लागे निर्मल बोली मधुर भाषा, रंग बिखेरे हैं खुशियों के, अलग शहर अलग रहन लेकिन मीलों को है जोड़े दिल के धागे ये प्यार के, जो आसमां में है उजले सितारे बोले तेरा नाम। वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम। सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा ग रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा ग रे सा। ढूंढा है पर ना मिला हमें सारी दुनिया में सबसे प्यारा मेरा हिंदुस्तान। वंदे मातरम 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 वंदे मातरम। नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा ग रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा ग रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा ग रे सा। ये देश विचारों का ये देश, संस्कारों का ये देश है, आशिया हुनर का मेरा ये देश है, घर मेरा ये देश मुझ में बसा ये देश है, जान मेरी ये देश पहचान मेरी पहचान है मेरी पहचान है मेरी पहचान है मेरी। नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा मा ग रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा मा ग रे सा। वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम। महकी महकी सी है खुशबू माटी की, लहराता परचम है शिखरों पर जिसका, दिल है धरती के आंचल को गले लगाए, परवाज़ों के आगे तो सूरज भी झुकता, ढूंढा है पर ना मिला हमें सारी दुनिया में सबसे प्यारा मेरा हिंदुस्तान। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। झलक धनक सी है लागे निर्मल बोली मधुर भाषा, रंग बिखेरे हैं खुशियों के। अलग शहर अलग रहन लेकिन मीलों को है जोड़े दिल के धागे ये प्यार के। जो आसमां में है उजले सितारे बोले तेरा नाम। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। निसारे सा निसारे सा निसारे सा सा, निसारे सा निसारे सा मा गा रे सा, निसारे सा निसारे सा निसारे सा सा, निसारे सा निसारे सा मा गा रे सा। ढूंढा है पर ना मिला हमें सारी दुनिया में, सबसे प्यारा मेरा हिंदुस्तान। वंदे मातरम, 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 वंदे मातरम। निसारे सा निसारे सा निसारे सा सा, निसारे सा निसारे सा मा गा रे सा, निसारे सा निसारे सा निसारे सा सा, निसारे सा निसारे सा मा गा रे सा, निसारे सा निसारे सा निसारे सा सा, निसारे सा निसारे सा मा गा रे सा। ये देश विचारों का ये देश, संस्कारों का ये देश है आशिया हुनर का मेरा। ये देश है घर मेरा, ये देश मुझ में बसा, ये देश है जान मेरी, ये देश पहचान मेरी, पहचान है मेरी, पहचान है मेरी, पहचान है मेरी। निसारे सा निसारे सा निसारे सा सा, निसारे सा निसारे सा मा गा रे सा, निसारे सा निसारे सा निसारे सा सा, निसारे सा निसारे सा मा गा रे सा। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। महकी महकी सी है खुशबू माटी की, लहराता परचम है शिखरों पर जिसका। दिल है धरती के आंचल को गले लगाए, परवाज़ों के आगे तो सूरज भी झुकता। ढूंढा है पर ना मिला हमें सारी दुनिया में, सबसे प्यारा मेरा हिंदुस्तान। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम। झलक धनक सी है लागे निर्मल बोली मधुर भाषा, रंग बिखेरे हैं खुशियों के। अलग शहर अलग रहन लेकिन मीलों को है जोड़े दिल के धागे ये प्यार के। जो आसमां में है उजले सितारे बोले तेरा नाम। वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, वंदे मातरम, sa ni sa re sa ma ma ga re sa ni sa re sa ni sa re sa ni sa re sa sa ni sa re sa ni sa re sa ma ma ga re sa.
Vanakkam, Namaste, and Namaskaram, everyone. Welcome to the final episode of the Artist 2022 Season 3. I'm your host, Season-3 from London, UK. So, Hindustani and Carnatic music have been the foundation of Indian playback music, which is why today we have our finalists of the Indian classical genre, vying for the top three spots in each of our age categories: tenors, ages 10 and under, and altos, ages 11 to 15. We would like to thank our sponsors for season 3. Our premier sponsors V&V Associates Vincent and Vinayak, and our event sponsors Signature India Restaurant, Bloomington, Illinois. We would also like to thank our live media streaming partner Miraz Digital, without which this show is not possible. Next, let's welcome the jury members. First, we have Samir. Samir Bildag is a North Indian classical vocalist. He has over a decade of intense music education under the tutelage of renowned Gwalior Garna vocalist Dr. Vikash Kalshalkar. Samir displays a masterful command over alaps, laya, and tangari. He also has completed his master's degree in North Indian classical music. He has performed in several venues, both in India and the US. Samirji, what would you like to share with our finalists today?
Oh, it's just been a wonderful journey for us as just jury members to hear this wonderful talent, and we are very excited. I hope everybody enjoys just performing. It's more than a competition. It's just about us getting to know you, getting to know your skills, and just enjoying your music. So have a wonderful time there.
Thank you so much, Samirji. Next, we have Mrs. Vasudha Ravi. Mrs. Vasudha Ravi, she is a prominent vocalist in the field of Carnatic music and a disciple of Dr. and Mrs. Manjula Sriram for over 2 decades. Vasudha ji is an A-grade artist, All India Radio, Chennai. She has worked on multiple music productions with Maestro Ilayaraja and Sri Raj Kumar Bharati. She has performed recitals in many countries such as Germany, France, Singapore, Malaysia, and Oman. Welcome, Vasudha to the Artist Season 3. A few words of wisdom to our contestants today, please.
Hi, hello, namaskaram. Uh, it's always sheer happiness to be back at Artist. And I'm really looking forward for all the kids and their performances. And I mean, it's been wonderful being with Artist all these years. And I'm looking forward for the finals today. And my hearty wishes. Give your best.
Thank you so much, Vasudha. So, season 3 is not complete without mentioning the creators of the Artist platform. So, Mr. Leons Philip has been the creative director of the Artist for the past 3 seasons. He truly enjoys engaging, nurturing, and inspiring creative talents from all over the world. He's a musician, composer, songwriter, and music video director. Through his company Creative Clouds Production, he conducts the Let's Start Songwriting online sessions for those who want to take original songwriting to another level. Professionally, he is a senior director of data analytics at Travels Insurance. Leons G, what do you have for our artists of season 3?
Greetings, artists, and thank you, Saintavi. So this is it, my fellow artists, as today's finals of the Indian classical genre really marks the end of an incredible season 3. I definitely want to tell you guys, give it your personal best, right? And be proud of who you are, irrespective of the results. Also, always a joy to have Samir and Vasudha here. And coincidentally, Vasudha ji is actually currently touring the US, doing kacheris and performances and recitals. And I think you were telling me that you're currently in Minneapolis. So very best as you continue your tour and enjoy our US hospitality. Now, speaking of results, we will be publishing the results of the full vocal genres including today's, next weekend. Okay. But for now, I wish every artist in today's finals the very best as you seek to be the best version of yourself. So good luck to each of you. And yeah, back to you, Saintavi.
Thank you so much, Leonsji. So with that, let's get the show on the virtual road and let's bring in our first contestant. First, we have Vedika. She's from Canada and she's been learning classical music for a couple of years now and loves to sing with her sister. So let's welcome her. Hi, Vedika.
Hi,
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling excited.
Wow, that's good. So what are you going to be singing for us today?
Today I'll be singing Kanhari in La Kedar.
Okay, good luck to you. Thank you so much, Vedika. Both of our jury members really enjoyed that performance. So let's get straight to Samirji. Samirji, what do you have to say?
Hey Vedika, how are you feeling
Hi.
now? Are you excited for just music in general now that you've sung really well? I liked your
Thank
singing.
you.
I liked how confident your voice sounded. So you've got a very strong voice. So keep that up. I think that's one of the foundations of being able to sing well, the confidence of knowing what you're doing. So with that, I think that's really good. Now, with regards to Rag Kedar, did you have any particular reason why you chose Kedar?
No.
No? Okay, that's fine. So do you know the ascent and the descent, Aroha and Avroha of Kedar?
Yes.
Can you sing that for me once?
Sa ma ma pa da pa ma re sa.
Very good. Now, the only one thing that you want to remember is that the pa comes after there's a gandhar in the middle. Sa, ma, pa. The gandhar is not sung, but the note gets there. Sa, ma, pa, dha, ma, sa, re, sa. But that was really good singing, and I like that your akars are good when you are taking your tans. Okay, that's most kids don't get that right. So you have a very, very strong future in music. So keep continuing your practice, okay?
Thank you.
Thank you. Back to you, Saintavi.
Thank you. We'll just go straight over to Vasudaji. Vasudaji, what do you have to say?
I really, really liked your edition, and I was in fact so happy that at your age you could take Kedar and do it so well. And I think you've got a very, very nice voice. And I think whatever Sameerji had to say, he's so wonderfully put it. I'm sure we'll hear you in the coming years as a big musician. All the very best. On to you, Saini.
Thank you.
Thank you, Vasudaji, for your comments, and thank you, Vedika, for your performance. So our next contender is Savir. He's 10 years old, and he's been learning Hindustani vocal, and he's been learning the piano since the age of 5. That's amazing. So let's just welcome Savir. Hi, Savir.
Hi,
How are you, Savir? Oh, you're all ready with your Shruti box.
I'm doing really good.
Good. How are you feeling? Excited?
Excited and nervous, a combination.
It's good to have a little bit of nerves. It makes us perform well, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Okay, so I'm just going to leave you straight to it. Good luck.
thank you. Chabateri, 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 akhana me tara sayo manani sadina chabateri, chabateri, itte turi, utte turi, itte turi, utte turi, bara jogaye daso dis sayo manani sadina chabateri, chabateri. Chabateri, 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 chabateri. sayo mana ni sadina chabateri 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 itte turi utte turi itte turi utte turi barajoga daso disa tara sayo manani sadina chabateri 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 chabateri.
Thank you so much, Sylvia. That was such an amazing performance. Let's head straight over to Savirji and see what he has to say. So, Samirji?
Hi, Savir. Can you reduce the volume on your tanpura a little bit?
Sure.
All right. So Kumarji's composition, very difficult to sing as always. So so how do you think? What do you think about Rag Malkums when you're thinking about it, when you're singing it?
Like, I think it's like like Rag Bhageshri, but it's like the notes are different and it's like a lot more fun to play around with. So kind of like makes me more comfortable as like when I sing.
Okay, yeah, being pentatonic, the rules are really not there too many, so you can kind of play around a lot more. So I agree with you there. I would like to see you get those initial notes a little better when you're going in the lower octave. See, Malkums by itself is what we call as Gambhir Prakriti Rag, so it's a very serious kind of a rag. It's beautiful, but it's serious, and you want those initial notes to be spot on. Okay, they were good, but you had, if you just practice a little more, like a 15-20 minute kind of a warm up for your voice, you're going to get them even better. I loved how you took your tans. So you show a lot of riyaz. You have done your practice and you know what you're doing. So I like that. Now, regarding the alaps, were you taking them impromptu? Were you taking them as you were singing?
I was actually like, I took them as I was singing. I mean, I'd learned them before, but like.
But you didn't practice them in that exact sequence, right?
No, I didn't.
Yeah, so that is very good. It's the foundation of our music, improvisation. So I like that. So and learn to smile a little more. Okay, you're singing really well, so you need to smile. You need to be happy when you're singing. So yeah, so do that. But excellent job. Okay, keep it up.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, Samirji. Let's go to Vasudhaji.
Hi, namaste. I was very happy listening to Malcolms, and of course, initially I was expecting a little more, alap or something that would, even pivot the listeners in terms of the, swaras or the kind of rag that you're handling. I thought that part of it you were a little shaky. Maybe you were in a hurry to get into the, composition, but I thought sometime there would have, really given you that free width to take the composition. And a little bit of Shruti alignment, I was thinking here and there could have been better, but I loved your rendition overall. And Tans, oh my God, I really loved it. And hats off to you. Waiting to hear more from you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
On to you,
Vasudhaji.
Saina.
Loads of positive comments for you there, Savir. So our third contestant of the tennis category is Swara. So let's welcome Swara onto stage. Hi, Swara.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
So what are you going to be singing for us today?
I'm going to be singing the song Mamavatu, and it's in Aditalam, and the ragam is Hindulam, and the composer is Mysore Vasudevacharya.
Wow, it's one of my all-time favorites. So Hindolam the Ragam, beautiful. So I'm really excited. So good luck to you.
Mamavatu Sri Saraswati. Mamavatu Sri Saraswati. Mamavatu Sri Saraswati. Kamakorti Pita Nivasini Mavadu Sri Saraswati. Kamakorti Pita Nivasini Mavadu Sri Saraswati. Kamakoti Pita Nivasini Mavadu Sri Saraswati. Kamakoti Pita Nivasini Mavadu Sri Saraswati. Komalakara Saroja Tritaveena Simhadita Varavaha Vibhushini. Komalakara Saroja Tritaveena Simhadita Varavaha Vibhushini. Kasanida Maga 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 Magadamani the Sani the Ni Samaga Sagani Sani Nisagani Sadani the Sani the Nidama Gamadani Samaga Mamavatu Sri Saraswati. Rajadhiraja Pujita Charana Rajiva Nayana Ramaniya Vadana. Rajadhiraja Pujita Charana Rajiva Nayana Ramaniya Vadana. Sujana Manoradha Purana Chatura Bychali Shobhita Manimaya Hara Ajabhava Vandita Vasudeva Charanarpita Sakala Veda Sara. Sujana Manoradha Purana Chatura Bychali Shobhita Manimaya Hara Ajabhava Vandita Vasudeva Charanarpita Sakala Veda Sara. Ma Kasanida Mada Mada Maga Magadamani the Sani Dani Samaga Sagani Sani Nisagani Sadani the Sani Dani Dama Gamadani Samaga Mamavatu Sri Saraswati. Kamakoti Pita Nivasini Mavatu Sri Saraswati. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Swara. Hindolam is one of my favorite ragas. It's it's like you can convey a lot of emotion in that raga. And I think Vasudhaju could agree with that. So let's go straight to Vasudhaju.
I could see you sing along, Saindevi. So, Swara, that was such a nice performance. Um, and did you hear? I don't know if you got to hear the previous contestant sing.
Yeah.
We also had another Malcounts, which was the same as Hindolam. So we had again, like our previous round, I think, Samirji, we had two back-to-back same rags.
Yeah,
So,
what more of a celebration can you think of
of
than
course.
just both artists singing the same rag, right? It's amazing. So
And especially in both the styles. Um, what I really liked about you is your adherence to Shruti and your Tal. It was like bang on. And the only area of improvement that I would suggest for you is your pronunciation. Like, I understand it's Mamavatu, like how we say Swara. We don't say Swara, right? Like that. If you could say Saraswati as Saraswati than Saraswati, it would add more embellishment to your overall singing. Keep practicing more and make your voice more flexible, and don't leave out on your basic exercises. Okay,
Okay.
your Sarali Versa and all that, keep doing it so you'll get more flexibility in your voice. So we'll look forward for hearing more from you. On to you, Samirji.
yes, Swara, your name tells us how you sing, so that's very good. So it's right on the note, so that's very nice. Again, all the comments are already there. I just wanted to give you one more tip on try and work on your breathing, so that you don't have to like take breath in the middle of what you're singing. It's going to create a much stronger impact of what you're singing. So I loved what it was, and that's the reason why these are like harder things, but when you hear harder comments, you should know that you've sung really well. That's why we're bothering telling you about the more difficult things to do. So that's very good. Keep it up, and good work. All right, keep practicing.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Samirji, and thank you, Swara, for your performance. So our next singer, we have Anya. Anya is 10 years old and she loves to sing and perform. So let's welcome her. Hi, Anya. Hi.
Hi.
How are you feeling?
I'm nervous but excited.
Oh, you have such a sweet voice. I have to mention it. I'm so sorry. It's so beautiful. So what are you gonna be singing for us today?
Today I'm going to be singing Rag Bihag.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you. स्वर को साधरे मैंने स्वर को साधरे मैंने होवे दूर विकार होवे दूर विकार जगत में आए स्वर को ज्ञान स्वर को ध्यान स्वर को मान स्वर को साधरे मैंने स्वर को साधरे
much, Anya. Wow. As soon as you started singing, I was like, wow, her voice is so, so beautiful. So I'm sure Samir must have something to say about you. So let's go straight to Samirji. Samirji, what do you have to say?
Hey Anya, again, the most prominent thing is just how soothing your voice is. So keep it up, really, really wonderful. It's something that sometimes is almost lacking in classical music. People tend to go for a voice that is more, the stronger voice or the most, the more elaborate. The more force you can sing. But people forget that at the end, mellifluous voice is equally important. So yeah, so focus on your voice, keep singing the way you are. Wonderful. Um, so the composition by itself was sung very well. I liked it. What I would say is when you're doing tans, you don't have to take the sargam and then the tans because it's not significant at that point. We practice it like that so that we know that we're singing it correctly. But generally, you want to take sargams which are slightly different than the tans so that you present something new. That's one of the things we want to keep in mind. So again, nothing wrong with doing that. It just gives more variety to your singing when you're doing it like that. And then rag bihag, the composition structure was correct, so no problems there. But when you're doing an alap, so with bihag, the rishabh and dhaivat in the descent have a very low importance. Sani pa, so that dha is never really pronounced other than gama pa dha gama ga. But otherwise, sa ni pa dha ga ma ga sa ni sa ma ga sa. So that ma ga re sa, it's that tiny. In tans, what you did was fine. Sa ni da ba ma ba ga ma ga re sa. That's okay. But in sargams, keep a little more focus on the on the science of that particular rag because there are other rags which have those prominent and you will tend to sing those by mistake. So okay. But I loved your singing, loved your voice. Do not lose that voice. So whatever you do. All right. Over to you, Vasudhaji.
Bang on. Such an honest, cute, lovely voice you've got. Really, I tell you, it is like real, it touches you inside. And I thought, I was like first astonished how you're taking Bihag at this age. Because in Carnatic music as well, we call it Bihag. We've taken it from the Hindustani system and we have many compositions. And so usually in Carnatic music, we don't take Bihag at such a small age, it's taken much later. And so I was very happy to hear you today. And I think you've got a very long and bright journey where you can explore all the things that Samirji had mentioned, especially in terms of your tans and exploring a different sargam, which is and a different tan. And I would love to hear you more. And looking forward on to you, Saindavi.
Thank you, Vasudhaji. So with that, let's go on to our next contender. We have Bychali. She's 10 years old and she's an avid keyboard player and a passionate musician. So let's welcome her. Hi, Bychali.
Hi,
Hi. What are you going to be singing for us today?
I'm going to be singing Valachivachi.
Okay. Good luck.
Vachi, vachi, no, na, pai, chalamu, se, yamera, sa, ni, chenu, ni re sa ga re pa ma da pa sa ni re sa ga re da ma ga ma re sa ni re sa ni da pa ma ma ga re sa ma ga ga re sa ni ga chi va chi पदस रोज मूलना में पामाग रे गरे स पद सरे म पदस रोज मूलना में पद पमगरि ग तप मगरि सनि द पद सरि ग पमगरि सरि ग प पमगरि ग पद स रे ग पद स सरि ग पद स द सरि ग पमगरि ग प दस रोज मूलना में प तप गरि ग तप गरि ग पगरि स करि सरि स रि स द सरि ग पद स द पगरि स द पगरि स रे ग पद स रि ग रि स द पद स द पगरि स रि पदस रोज मूलना में प पमरि ग गरि स नि स गरि स सनि पनि स रे म म पमरि गरि स नि स रे म प स रे म पनि प स नि प मरि गरि स रे म पनि स पनि स रे रि नि स रे ग गरि स नि रि ग रि ग स रि नि स रि नि स पनि स रि रि ग गरि स रि रे नि स नि प द नि प मरि गरि स नि प रि स नि प म प द स रोज मूलना में प द स Thank you.
Wow, that was amazing. Now I know Valachi is a raga, it's a raga malika. So there's 9 ragams, I think. If I'm wrong, I don't know, correct me. But I really enjoyed that Kalyani raga portion. It was amazing. So let's go straight over to Vasudhaji. Vasudhaji, what do you have to say?
One quick question to you, Bychali. What made you choose Navaraga Malika for this?
I think it's something that's a bit tough, so I really wanted to like showcase what I can do.
Okay, okay. So I think you made a very, very good attempt here today. And I really liked your Shruti adherence. The usual difficulties of a Varnam, I thought, that each one of us we face because, it's fast and we don't have time to take breath and neither do we have time to swallow. So, especially your Mohanam, in fact, towards the end, I thought you had to chew those swarams to get some breath or, even swallow. So I think overall it was okay. Um, do you practice with a metronome?
No.
Oh, you don't. Okay. So somewhere, especially in your endings or places where you sustain, I thought your thalam was running a little bit, and then you're catching hold of it. And also mainly after you finish the first half, you're getting back to Valachi Vachi, right?
Yeah.
After the Chittaswarams. So after that, you can try to maintain the same tempo. I thought suddenly you were slacking, like, what is the last Chittaswaram? What were you singing? Arabi, right?
Yeah.
No, whatever. I like Valachi, Vachi. Instead of stopping it like that, it was like suddenly slacking. Valachi. It was slacking like that. We especially when you were not doing the first speed and second speed. So these were like small points. That's the reason I even asked, like, if you were practicing with a metronome. So keep up your good work. Put in a lot of more effort, and we will definitely look forward for hearing from you. On to you, Samirji.
So again, what I always want to comment is just the sheer confidence that the students bring is phenomenal. I don't remember me being anywhere close to this confident when I was singing. Even even after I was like 10 or 15, I used to like sing in a low volume. There was just so I kudos for that. And again, choosing a harder composition, it carries a certain weight with it. It carries a certain risk with it. But to do it itself is a very good thing. So don't shy away from taking harder compositions, but try and practice them as we've been saying all along. But otherwise, I did love your performance. I do think your breath control also is really commendable. So keep working more on it. And then the other comments, you already have them. So just a lot of things for you to digest and take forward. But yeah, good job.
Thank you.
Yeah, back to you, Saintavi.
Thank you so much, Samir. Thank you, Bychali, for your performance. So next we have our final contender in the tenor segment. So we have Hritaya. She is 8 and she's studying 2nd grade and going into 3rd grade. So let's welcome her. Hi, Hritaya.
Hi. How
Oh,
are you?
you're adorable. Oh, what are you going to be singing for us today?
I'm going to be singing Viriboni in the Ragam Bhairavi set to Achatalam.
Wow, Biri Boni at a very young age. That is really, really appreciable. So good luck to you. I'm hoping to listen.
Thank you. Gangari sari sani ni dhani sari ma pa pa da da ni pa 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 da da sa sari pa da ni sari ga ma pa da pa ma da pa ni da 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 pa pa ma ni da ni pa da ni ma pa da ni ma ga ni sari ri ga ma pa da ni sa ni ri sa ni da sa ni da pa pa ma ga ni sa ni da ni pa Mapagari sani da pa ma pa da ni sani ni sari ga ma ni da da ma ma pa ma gari ga ni da da ma gari sani sari ga chiru gari ga ma pa da ni sari sani gari ni da pa da ma gari sari ni da ni sa gari ga chi no sani gari ni sari ni da gari sani da ni pa da ni sari pa da ni sari da pa gari ri ni sari sa ma gari pa ma gari ga ma pa da pa ma ni da ni da pa pa ma gari ga ma pa da ma pa ga ma pa ni sani gari ma ga pa ma da pa ni da ni pa da ma pa gari ga ma pa da ni sani gari ga ni sani ri sani da pa da ma pa sa sari ri ga ma ga ri sani ri sani da pa da ni sari ma ma pa pa da ni sa gari ni da ri sani da ni da ma ma gari sani sari ga chi no chiru no thank you.
Wow. Hidya, do you know how amazing you are? At 8 years old, memorizing an Adatala Varanam. It's honestly, it's so amazing just because I know how difficult an Adatala Varanam can be. So let's head over straight to Vasadaji because I'm so excited.
What are you, Hridaya? What are you? Oh my God. The kind of the sangatis that you put, it's especially that's what I was thinking, certain places, even in your the Chitteswaram, when we do the second speed, we usually cut off the brigas and we ensure that, we sing it. But you took the effort to sing those brigas even in that speed, even in the second speed. So
Yeah.
really nice. Keep up your hard effort. And what is very commendable that I'm noticing is from our previous seasons of artists, you have taken the comment of, reducing your nasal output. And I feel you're really working on your voice, and we are able to hear more of your tone and less of your nose, which is very, very nice, very good. Keep up the good work. And one small thing, it is very difficult to put Atatalam. I 100% understand. And at your age, you've done a great job. But after the Pallavi, especially in your endings, just ensure how many lagus you've put. Because you have 2 lagus and then 2 dhritas. Ilya?
Yeah.
So just ensure that you put that correctly. Your end talam was fine. Okay, but I don't know how you even managed it with, with your breath and swallowing. My God, it was a great one. And Bhairavi was also very nice. Keep up your good effort. On to you, Samirji.
Thank you.
Vidya, it's been wonderful. This is the second year we are hearing you, and it's just amazing. So keep up your progress. I think we're going to see you a lot sooner on the big stage. So that's really good. Again, all the comments actually, it was like really nothing too much to add. I would just say work a little bit on your lower notes when you're starting. And it'll come with time. Your voice is still maturing, so I'm sure just the amount of practice you're doing, you'll see a lot of improvement there. But that's just the one comment that I have. Is just the lower notes. Keep a little more focus on them and have them come out spot on. Everything else was just wonderful. So amazing. Keep up the good work.
It was the morning, that's why I couldn't sing the low note. Just woke up.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, good job. Good job.
Thank you
Actually,
so
morning
much,
is the time you
Samirji.
should be able to sing the lower pitches, actually. Anyways, on to you, Saindavi.
Thank you. Thank you, both of you. And thank you, Hidaya. That was amazing. So, after that final performance in our tennis category, we're moving on to the altos. So, our first performer is Nikita. She's 14 from the UK. Everyone knows how I feel about a contender from the UK. So, let's just welcome her. Hi, Nikita.
Hi, how are you?
I'm great. Thank you. Am I saying your name right? Is it Nikita or Nikita?
Yeah, Nikita, yeah.
Okay. Okay, so you're from the UK, you're automatically my best friend. Okay, so what are you going to be singing for us?
I will be singing the Kriti Shobilu Saptaswara composed by Sri Tyagaraja Swami in the ragam Jagan Mohini.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you. Sa ga ma pa ni sa ni pa ma ga ri sa Shobilu sapta swara 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 sudarula Majimpave manasa shobilu sapta swara Nabhi hritkantara Nabhi hritkantarasana Nabhi hritkantarasana Nabhi hritkantarasana Nasa dulayando Nabhi hritkantarasana Nasa dulayando Sasa pani sani pamaga ni pamagari sari sa sa maga pamani pa sani gari sa gama pani sa pa sani pamani Mani pa ma ga ma pa sa pa ma ga ri sa sa ma ga ri sa sa ni pa ma ga ri sa sa ga ma pa ni sa sa ni pa ma ga ri sa sa ni sa ga ri sa ma ga ri sa pa ma ga ri sa ni pa ma ga ri sa ni sa ga ma pa ni sa ni sa ni sa ga ri sa ma ga ri sa ni pa ni sa ga ri sa ma ga ri sa ga pa ni ma pa sa ni pa ma ni sa ga ri sa ga ma pa ni sho billu Sapta swara shobinu Sapta swara Dharani samanyulalo Vargayatri Hridayamuna Dharani samanyulalo Vargayatri Hridayamuna Surabhusura Manasamuna Surabhusura Manasamuna Surabhusura Manasamuna Shubha Tyagaraju Niyada Surabhusura Manasamuna Shubha Tyagaraju Niyada Sasa Pani Sani Pamaga Nipamaga Risa Risa Maga pamani pasani gari sa gama pani sa pasani pamani mani pamaga ma pasa pamagari sa magari sa sani pa magari sa gama pani sa sani pamagari sa sani nisa gari sa magari sa pamani pamagari sani pamagari sa gama pani sa ni pani sani sagari sa magari sani pani sagari sa magari sa ga pani ma pasani pamani sagari Sagama pani shobil Sapta swara sul Tarula Majim pave manasa shobil Sapta swara shobil Sapta swara Namaste. Thank you.
Wow. Just wow. I was captivated by how focused you were in how involved you were in your singing. So let's go straight over to Asilaji.
Hi, Nikita.
Hello.
One question. Why Shobilu?
Well, when I first listened to the song, I was very captivated by the raga and how it was sang. It's a very brisk and energizing raga, I feel, and I wanted to be able to portray that. And the meaning of
Nice.
the kriti was also, I thought it was really nice. So,
Yeah, it's a good ode to music. Do you know the Arohanam Avarohanam of Jagan Mohini?
yeah. Would you like me to
Can you sing it? Yeah, of
Yeah.
course.
Sa ga ma pa ni sa sa ni pa ma ga ri sa.
Okay. So, especially when you're ending, it is, it's better you stick to the grammar, right? So, Shobilu Sapta Swara Ga, you're on Ga.
Okay, yeah.
Then Maga Pamari. If you come to Re, it has to come to Sa, it has to come to Sa. It cannot be Re Ga. Because then you'll be flouting the grammar of Jagan Mohini. You understand?
Okay.
So just in the endings, only in the endings, wherever you're doing that akaram, grammatically, I think if you can listen to more of Jagan Mohini and understand the ragam, I think it'll help you more in, singing it more with more ease.
Yeah, okay.
And also in your Chitteswaram, the last one, Garisa, ma Garisa, from there can you sing?
Oh yeah.
Gamani ma pasani pama.
So from which
Last part of it. The last part of the Chitteswaram.
Okay. So sa sa ni pa ma ma ga ri sa ni sa ga ri sa ma ga ri sa pa ma ga ri sa ni pa ma ga ri sa ni sa ga ma pa ni sa ni sa ga ri sa ma ga ri sa ni sa ga ri sa ma ga ri sa ga pa ni ma pa sa ni pa ma
Ga ga pa ni ma. If you're singing ga pa ni, it has to be on pa. Or you have to sing ga 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 ma ni ma.
oh ga ma ni ma pa.
So this is the swaram. Ga ma ni ma pa sa ni pa ma ni sa ga ri sa ga ma pa ni.
Okay.
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 Okay. So a little bit of tweaking here and there. I think some bit of solid listening will help you.
Okay.
And your biggest plus is your voice. So clear that you need to work on it.
Okay.
Okay. So we get to hear and enjoy more of your voice. All right.
Thank you.
Yeah. On to you, Samirji.
I was exactly going to say that we don't forget to mention her voice. Very, very beautiful. So again, a very involved presentation. I remember these notes because so in Hindustani music, there are certain compositions called Nirguni Bhajan. And Kumar Gandharva was a very great singer, and he actually used these notes to sing one of his most famous composition called Sunta Hai Guru Gyani. It's a Kabir Bhajan, and you will have the audience exactly be where I think you were the first time you heard it. It's just that much enrapturing and encapsulating, the entire emotional range there. So yeah, I really liked your presentation. Again, most of the comments you already have them. Again, your voice, very wonderful voice. Do not let it get affected as you practice. So keep it up. All right, thanks.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Samirji, and thank you so much, Nikita, for your performance. So next we have Atisha. Atisha is originally from Kolkata and now resides in Pennsylvania. Hi, Atisha.
Hi, namaste.
Oh, Renika. How are you feeling?
Excited and a bit nervous.
Oh, everyone's got a little bit of nerves today, isn't it? So what are you going to be singing for us today?
I'll be singing a Bandish on the rag Yaman. Pranpia is the pen name of the composer Ustad Vilayat Hussain Khan.
Okay, looking forward to hearing it. Good luck.
Thank you. Om Shri Ananta Hari वारी वारी जाऊंगी प्रीतम प्यारे मैं वारी वारी जाऊंगी प्रीतम प्यारे कब आओगे मोरे मंदिरवा कब आओगे मोरे मंदिरवा मैं वारी वारी जाऊंगी प्रीतम प्यारे मैं वारी वारी जाऊंगी प्रीतम प्यारे फूल बन सेज सवारूंगी वाटिन फूल बन सेज सवारूंगी वाटिन फूल बन सेज सवारूंगी वाटिन फूल बन सेज निनि सनि దని దప మధ నిరి సా फूल बन सेज निरे गरे सनि दप मगरे सनि सा फूल बन सेज गरे सनि रे सनि दप मध नि सा फूल बन सेज सवारूंगी वाटिन फूल बन सेज सवारूंगी वाटिन प्राण मैं बारी बारी जाऊंगी प्रीतम प्यार मैं बारी बारी जाऊंगी प्रीतम प्यार मैं बारी बारी मेरे घर गम 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 धनी धनी सा नि ध प म ग रे सा मेरे गम धनी सा नि ध प म ग रे सा मेरे गम धनी सा नि ध प म ग रे मैं बारी बारी जाऊंगी प्रीतम प्यार मैं बारी बारी जाऊंगी प्रीतम प्यार मैं बारी बारी मेरे गम पम गम धनी सा नि रे ग ग रे सा नि रे ग रे सा नि ध नि रे सा नि ध म ध नि रे सा 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 नि ध ध प प प म म ग ग रे सा मैं बारी बारी जाऊंगी मैं बारी बारी जाऊंगी प्रीतम प्यार मैं बारी बारी जाऊंगी मैं बारी बारी जाऊंगी मैं बारी बारी जाऊंगी प्रीतम प्यारे
Wow, that was amazing, Atisha. Thank you so much for your performance. So let's go straight to Synergy. Synergy, what do you have to say?
So Atisha, very good singing. Again, Bilal Hussain Khan Saab's composition, never really easy to sing. So really a good job in singing the composition. What I would like to see a little more is for you to take the tans that you took at the end. There was just a couple of them. A little more of those would be really good. And then when you're starting, I thought you could have taken the alaps just a little longer to get us in the mood. Yaman is one of those rags where uh, you start with it and you never really end, you never really complete it. So you never really master Yaman even after 50 years, 80 years. It's just that big of a rag. It's that beautiful of a rag. There are shades in there which you can explore every day. So yeah, take that alap a little more stronger and work on almost getting those alaps to where they're not terminated at just they don't break. Ah, ah. So they shouldn't break like that. You have to almost use your voice as fade in and fade outs. Ah, 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 and then start your composition. But again, a really good composition. The sargams were spot on. The tal was very good. On the whole, I think it was very nice, very enjoyable. So keep up the good work. Okay, over to you, Vasudeji.
As Samirji said, Yaman is something that, keeps going on in you for quite a long time, even after you hear one, and like even like a big khal, if we get to hear, it just keeps going on in your mind. So thank you so much, Archisha, for taking such a beautiful rag. And I really, the moment you started that alap, I was like, oh my God, what a voice. So it's like so cut out, such a beautiful voice you've got, and you sang very well. And I was thinking here and there, maybe I thought you were running short of breath, and maybe in the when you were singing the words, here and there in minuscule places you were losing out on the pitch, especially after the sargam and all when you were taking. So maybe with some more practice you'll also be calm. Of course I understand this is a competition and all that, but overall I really loved your performance, and looking forward to hear you more, Achisha. All the very best. On to you,
Thank you.
Saindavi.
Thank you so much for that performance. Thank you, Vasudaji. So with that, we're gonna have a short break, just a 2-minute break. And so remember to stay in tune, stay on the live stream. We'll be back in 2 minutes after a short break. Thank you.
ni sa re sa ni sa re sa ni sa re sa sa ni sa re sa ni sa re sa ma ma ga re sa ni sa re sa ni sa re sa ni sa re sa sa ni sa re sa ni sa re sa ma ma ga re sa vande mataram vande mataram vande mataram vande mataram महकी महकी सी है खुशबू माटी की लहराता परचम है शिखरों पर जिसका दिल है धरती के आंचल को गले लगाए परवाज़ों के आगे तो सूरज भी झुकता ढूंढा है पर ना मिला हमें सारी दुनिया में सबसे प्यारा मेरा हिंदुस्तान वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम झलक धनक सी है लागे निर्मल बोली मधुर भाषा रंग बिखेरे हैं खुशियों के अलग शहर अलग रहन लेकिन मिलों को है जुड़े दिल के धागे ये प्यार के जो आसमां में है उजले सितारे बोले तेरा नाम
वंदे मातरम
वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा गा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा गा रे सा ढूंढा है पर ना मिला हमें सारी दुनिया में सबसे प्यारा मेरा हिंदुस्तान वंदे मातरम 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 नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा गा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा गा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा गा रे सा ये देश विचारों का ये देश संस्कारों का ये देश है आशिया हुनर का मेरा ये देश है घर मेरा ये देश मुझ में बसा ये देश है जान मेरी ये देश पहचान मेरी पहचान है मेरी पहचान है मेरी पहचान है मेरी
Maras Digital.
नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा गा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा सा नि सा रे सा नि सा रे सा मा गा रे सा वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम वंदे मातरम महकी महकी सी है
Hi, hello, and welcome back into the finals. So let's jump right back into the autos. Our next performer is Avantika. Avantika, she has a driving passion for music and she sings in multiple Indian languages such as Hindi, Tamil, Malayalam, Bengali, and Marathi. So let's just welcome her. Avantika, hi.
Hi,
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling excited. I'm feeling happy.
Okay, that's good. So what are you going to be singing?
I will be singing Pailiya Jhankar Muri in the Rag Purya Dhanashri.
Okay, good luck to you.
Thank you.
mada mada ni da ni da mada mada ni da ni sa ni re ga ma pa ma ga re sa ni re ga ma 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 ga ma ga re sa ni da ni re sa sa ni da ni da ba ni ga ba da ba ma ga ma da ni sa payaliya janakar mori ma ga re sa ni sa ga ma ga re sa ga ba da ni da ba ni da ba ma ga re sa payaliya janakar mori payaliya janakar payaliya janakar mori payaliya janakar payaliya payaliya janakar mori payaliya
Wow. Just wow. That was
Thank
so
you.
amazing. That was so enjoyable and so blissful to listen to. So let's go straight to Samirji. Samirji, what do you have to say?
So Avantika, even the last time when I heard you, your voice just has that kind of pull, and it has the kind of flexibility that it can bend to your will. So that's a very good thing. So the way you were singing, the way you were presenting Ragpuri Adhanashri, again, really, really well done. I also liked how the speed at which you started. Paelia Jhankar, not many people sing in kind of that medium tempo speed for that composition. They generally go slightly higher with that. So yes, so very, very well done. I have heard it sing even lower than that. Aarti Ankalika ji, she sings it in Rupak and in Vilambit. So if you ever get a chance to hear, you should listen to how she renders that in the same composition in a 7-beat cycle. But yeah, so very good there. I liked how you did the alaps. I really enjoyed that. The Druta speed, um, can you slightly reduce that speed and again take a couple of tans? Just a couple of tans. Just slightly reduce it. So I don't know what was it like a 240 at around 240, 250?
At 224, it was at.
224. Okay, so keep it at about 210.
Okay.
Okay, keep
It
it at
says
210.
28 on mine. It can't go 210.
In the Druta part?
Yeah, 28.
Okay. So yeah, just sing slightly at a lower speed, slightly lower than what you had.
Okay.
Okay, and you can just sing it even without the tabla. So, Payale ya janakar.
janakar mori payaliya payaliya janakar mori payaliya
Very good.
janakar mori.
So the preparedness is there, the skill is there. So I think it's just you're already really where you need to be. So just focus more on these smaller things. And I'd say it's small because it's just a matter of a few degrees here and there. But
Oh,
that will make a little more difference in the way you sing, right? Because I need to hear the sort of clarity I expect from you. Your voice is able to deliver it, but just because of I will say part of it is the limitation of an instrument that we are using, but we have to adapt to it. kind of when we are using the instrument itself, right? So, but no, I really liked it. It's a difficult rag. It's what we call like the Visharad rag. So it's sung during the final exams of music. So really well presented. Okay, so keep it up. All right, over to you, Vasudaji.
I really loved your voice and what the kind of understanding and maturity that you reflected in your performance. I really loved it. Something that we don't expect at this age. So hats off to you. Keep that up. And the kind of flavors that you're showing in your voice, oh my god, I really liked it, the way you perform. And especially we call it in Karnataka, we call it vilamba kalam. So it's as Samirji said, seldom we hear it like often, especially these days. I don't think we get to hear at that speed so often. So thank you for providing us that, and great job. And I think we have a lot of promises from you. We expect a lot of things from you. And on to you, Saindavi.
Thank you so much, Vasudaji. So let's move on to our next performer. We have Renika. So Renika sings Hindustani music, and she's joined season 3 of The Artist to gain some constructive criticism and grow and learn with this experience. So let's welcome her. Hi, Renika.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good.
Oh, your smile is so beautiful. So I hope you keep smiling throughout the performance.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thank you. ರಂಗದಾರುಗೆ ರೇ ರಂಗದಾರುಗೆ ರಂಗದಾರುಗೆ ರೇ ರಂಗದಾರುಗೆ ರಂಗದಾರುಕೆ ನಂದಕೆ ಲಾಲನ ಪೇ ರಂಗದಾರುಗೆ ರೇ ರಂಗದಾರುಗೆ ರಂಗದಾರುಕೆ ನಂದಕೆ ಲಾಲನ ಪೇ ರಂಗದಾರುಗೆ ರೇ ರಂಗದಾರುಗೆ सावर रंग लाल कर डरे हो सावर रंग लाल कर डरे हो सावर रंग लाल कर डरे हो माली गुलाल दाव गालन पे रंग गालना पे ರಂಗದಾರುಗೆ ರೇ ರಂಗದಾರುಗೆ ರಂಗದಾರುಗೆ ರೇ ರಂಗದಾರುಗೆ नारी बनाई नचाई छोरी हो नारी बनाई नचाई छोरी हो नारी बनाई नारी बनाई नारी बनाई नारी बनाई नचाई छोरी हो डाफा में गंगा के तालन पे रंगा डाफा में Rangadarugi, Rangadarugi, Rangadarungi, 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 re, Rangadarungi. Rangadarungi, darungi, darungi, Rangadarungi, darungi, darungi, Rangadarungi, 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 re, Rangadarungi. Rangadarungi, re, Rangadarungi, Rangadarungi, re, Rangadarungi. Thank you.
Wow, Renika, that was an amazing performance. Let's hear from Samirji. Samirji, what do you have to say?
So Renika, you you chose one of the signature thumris of Girija Devi ji. So hats off to you. It's a lot of weight to carry when you're singing a thumri like that. And so do you know? So generally thumri is sung in particular sets of rag. Do you know which rag notes are kind of used for this one? It's a little unique for this one.
I think it's in Maj Khamaj, which like focuses on Ma.
Correct. So it's Khamaj, and then it's almost like a Tilak Kamod Khamaj mix. Okay. So yeah. So like Neera Bharana Kaise Jaun Sakhi Ab, that's Tilak Kamod. And if you see, the notes were used in that combination. So it's not a really straightforward Khamaj, right? So again, adapting to that is a little hard now, because you did say you wanted to hear a little bit of constructive criticism. What I would say what I would say is your presentation was really good. Okay, it was right where the note needs to be. It's right, but when we are singing Hori or when we are singing semi-classical, we actually want you to enjoy and play with the tal itself as well. So sometimes what we call as anagati sum, or where your notes are right after the actual sum, or where they come right before. Rang daruge ho, rang daruge, rang daruge. So where you're playing with the tal itself. Okay, it's a little bit of a maturity process. Um, it's a great start in the way you're singing. Again, Hori or semi-classical, we don't learn very earlier on. We are just always focused on sing your rag, sing them properly, learn all the rules of the rag, and then you can learn Hori. So it's a good start, and I think I enjoyed it. I really liked it. I think your voice is really good. The pronunciations were spot on. Okay. So yeah, it's just a little more ease with the tal itself, and I think it'll sound even better. But it's a very good start. So yeah, all the best to you, and over to you, Vasudeji.
Hi, Renika. It was such
Hello.
a breath of fresh air actually hearing you today, and very enjoyable. I really enjoyed it, and exactly. I mean, though you were almost there, I just could, wanted to shake you up a little bit. I understand you're like all tight for the competition, but yeah, I think if here and there, there was a little give and take and push and pull of the words, that would have been really enjoyable. It's like that, tapping and going on. So it was a great one, great start, and I'm sure with the points that Sameerji has given, you would be having a lovely journey ahead, and please keep up the good work, and on to you, Saindavi.
Thank you so much, Azaji, for your comments. And thank you, Renika. That was an amazing performance. So
Thank
our
you.
next singer we have Ajay Shiva, sorry. He is from New Jersey, USA, and he's learning Carnatic music, light music, and instrumental music. So let's bring him up. Hi, Ajay Shiva.
Namaskaram, Saintavi. How are you doing?
I'm great, thank you. How are you?
I'm doing great.
What are you going to be singing for us today?
Today, I will be singing the Kriti Shobillu Saptaswara in the Ragam Jaganmohini, Talam, Rupaka Talam, and composer Sri Tyagaraja.
Okay, you seem very confident, so let's get on with it. Good luck.
Thank you. Guruve Sharanam Periyava Potri. Is the Shruti audible? Sa ga ma pa ni sa ni pa ma ga ri sa. Nabhi hrit kanthar sana. Nabhi hrit kanthar sana. Nabhi hrit kanthar sana. Naza dulayanto. Nabhi hrit kanthar sana. Naza dulayanto. Nabhi hrit kanthar sana. Naza dulayanto. Sa sa pa ni sa ni pa ma ga ri sa ni sa sa ma ga pa ma ni pa sa ni ga ri sa ga ma pa ni sa sa pa sa ni pa ma ni ma ni pa ma ga ma pa sa pa ma ga ri sa ni pa ma ga ri sa ga ma pa ni sa ni pa ma ga ri sa ni pa ni sa ga ri sa ma ga ri sa pa ma ga ri sa ni pa ma ga ri sa ni pa ni sa ga ma pa ni sa ni pa ni sa ni sa ga ri sa ma ga ri sa ni pa ni sa ga ri sa ma ga ri sa ga ma ni ma pa sa ni pa ma ni sa ga ri sa ga ma pa ni sho billo saptaswara sundarula bhajampave manasa sho billo saptaswara. Dhararitsa madulalo, dhararitsa madulalo, dhararitsa madulalo, varagayatri hridayamuna, dhararitsa madulalo, varagayatri hridayamuna, dhararitsa madulalo, varagayatri hridayamuna. Surabhusura manasamuna, surabhusura manasamuna, surabhusura manasamuna. Shubha Tyagarajo niyate, surabhusura manasamuna. Shubha Tyagarajo niyate. Sa sa pa ni sa ni pa ma ga ri sa ni sa sa ma ga pa ma ni pa sa ni ga ri sa ga ma pa ni sa sa pa sa ni pa ma ni ma ni pa ma ga ma pa sa pa ma ga ri sa ni pa ma ga ri sa ga ma pa ni sa ni pa ma ga ri sa ni sa ga ri sa ma ga ri sa pa ma ga ri sa ni pa ma ga ri sa ni pa ni sa ga ma pa ni sa ni pa ni sa ni sa ga ri sa ma ga ri sa ni pa ni sa ga ri sa ma ga ri sa ga ma ni ma pa sa ni pa ma ni sa ga ri sa ga ma pa ni sho billo saptasvara సుందరుల భజింపవే మనసా శోభిల్లు సప్త స్వర Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ajay Shiva. So let's go straight to Vasudaji. Vasudaji, what do you have to say?
Hi, Ajay Shiva.
Namaskaram, ma'am. How are you?
Good, I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing good, ma'am.
Okay. So I just cross-checked. You're using G sharp, right, as your Shruti?
Yes, ma'am.
So why are you finding it difficult to sing in this pitch? Because I felt you were changing your voice to sing in certain places that it was going beyond the upper shadjama.
No, ma'am, it's not difficult, ma'am.
Then sing that first line. Sa sa pa ni sa ni pa ma ga ni sa ni sa sa. Come again.
Okay, ma'am.
That one line.
Sa sa pa ni sa ni pa ma ga ri sa ni sa sa ma ga pa ma ni pa sa ni ga ri sa ga ma pa ni sa sa pa sa ni pa ma.
Irra. Sa ni ga ri sa. Why are you changing there? You sing the way like you've got a nice robust voice. And sing with that same vigor, no? Sa ni ga ri sa. There it's becoming suddenly soft.
Okay, ma'am.
Try.
Sa ni ga ri sa.
Why? Sa ni ga ri sa. No. Sa ni ga ri sa.
Oh, sa ni ga ri sa ga ma pa ni.
Because similarly that Shubhatyagarajo, in that place also you are, shifting to that softer voice, head voice. So try maximum. You're young, right? So you needn't try to switch over voices now. So use your nice voice. Your voice has got nice tone and structure. You play the mridangam also, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yep.
Appo konja breath control you have to work on. Do some pranayama or something, increase your lung capacity, because that I understand Shobillu is back to back. It's a little tight on your, it takes a demand of your lungs. I understand that. But somewhere you should, at least ensure you don't take breath so obviously that the talam stops. Seriya. Like, Nabhi, Nabhi, there's like a small gap and a lag there. Okay. So work on your lungs. Okay. You've got so many plus points. Not every, vocalist has such layagyanam. So especially when you have that and you have the backing of your mridangam skills, just work on these small things and nicely sing with your full voice. Okay.
Okay, ma'am. Yep. Got it.
Okay. On to you,
Please bless me, ma'am.
Yes.
Yes. So Ajay, one of the things that we've always, even talk after the concerts and after we have heard you is just the sheer confidence, the way in which you start your presentation. You know exactly what you're doing, and that's the reason why the expectations also are slightly higher. They're elevated, and that's going to happen throughout your life. The better you get, the more people are going to expect. So it's a good thing. It's a good thing. Just keep those things in mind when you're getting comments. The same way I felt about the falsetto part, I think, is part of your singing. You'll almost have to unlearn it before you go forward. And I think that's the hardest part, is to unlearn things that we are so used to doing it. We don't even realize that we're doing it. It's like making someone walk a different way because that's how they've learned it, But I'm confident that just with the sheer determination, you'll be able to do it. So no problems there. Keep up the good work. It was very enjoyable, and we bless you to do the best in the forward. Okay. All right. See ya.
Thank you so much, Samirji. Thank you so much, Ajay Shiva. So let's move on to our next contender. We have Shaurya. So Shaurya, she's been singing since she was 3 years old, and she's never stopped since. And she also plays a bit of the piano, ukulele, and a tiny bit of guitar. So let's welcome her. Hi, Shaurya.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm great. Oh, I can just remember your voice because it was so unique.
Thank you.
Yeah, so what are you going to be singing for us today?
I'll be singing Rag Bhairavi.
Okay, good luck.
Thank you. ऐसो निडर मोरी माने नहीं बतिया ऐसो निडर मोरी माने नहीं बतिया रे करत मोरी पीती सारी रती यारा रे करत मोरी बीती सारी रतिया ऐसो निडर मोरी माने नहीं बतिया ऐसो निडर मोरी माने नयो रंग पिया तो सिलाज न आवे नयो रंग पिया तो से नयो रंग पिया तो सिलाज न आवे नयो रंग पिया तो से सानी धनी सानी धप गम पधनी सरे सनयो रंग पिया तो से नयो रंग पिया तो से लाज न आवे हटो छोड़ो बेया मोरी हटो छोड़ो बेया मोरी हटो छोड़ो बेया मोरी लागे ना छटिया हटो छोड़ो बेया मोरी लागे ना छटिया ऐसो निडर मोरी माने नहीं बतिया ऐसो निडर मोरी ऐसो निडर मोरी ऐसो निडर मोरी माने नहीं बतिया Thank you.
Thank you so much, Shaurya. That was such a moving performance. So let's go straight to Samirji. Samirji, what do you have to say?
So Shaurya, I'm sure you've not heard enough of this, or you might have heard too much about it, but you have got that nice broad voice, which is really unique. Again, very nice. When you're singing, especially rag, which are more on the serious side with more minor notes, it sounds even better because it just gives that much weight to the composition, and it improves the emotional, the projection of that composition. So good work on that, and I'm glad that you're kind of projecting that voice as required. So excellent job there. Now, when it comes to Bhairavi, there are two other rags which are very close to it, right? There is Komal Rishabhasavari, and then there is Bilas Khani Todi, and all of them have the same notes. So we have to kind of keep a little bit of a thing about keeping Bhairavi separate from them and not making it sound similar. So one of the things we tend to do with Bhairavi is have a lot of higher notes. So we we tend to kind of have those higher notes, brisk movement, and those are going to improve the structure or the technicalities. And I mean, we are singing classical music, we have to adhere to the technicalities. As a song, it was wonderful. Technically, I think it would be even better if you can kind of keep those in mind and try to reduce the vibrato a little bit. Okay, it sounds really good because it does improve the emotional content, and I don't want you to lose it because it's not easy for everybody to incorporate it. Okay, great singers do it every now and then, but try to reduce it just that little bit. Okay, but again, yeah, very emotional. Rag Sangeet, many people forget, is not just a technical piece of music. It also is about emotions. It primarily is about emotions. So good luck and good work there. Okay, keep up the good work. I would like to hear more of you. Thank you. Over to you, Vasilaji.
Hi, Shaurya.
Hi.
I thought this, you've got a very impressive voice. I think you would have heard it so many thousand times. And I somewhere felt the ragam was like, just for your voice. Um, and I think you should, maximize your usage of your voice. And, I think it will be a listener's treat. And yeah, maybe the points that Samirji has said, I think I felt, I mean, I had this, want of hearing you on the higher octaves a little bit, where, like that, those kind of phrases that will, add to the emotion of the song was what I was, eager to hear. So we'll look forward for hearing from you more. And on to you, Saindavi.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for your performance and thank you for your comments. So let's move on to our final singer of this finals, the Auto segment, and season 3. So let's welcome Sanjana. Sanjana is an 8th grader from California, and she thinks that singing and listening to music brings her a sense of peace and calmness. So let's welcome her. Hi, Sanjana.
Hi,
How are you?
I'm good, thank you. How are you?
I'm great. So you have a lot of pressure on you because you're the final singer. You're going to end us on a high note, aren't you?
I will try my best to do that.
I'm sure you'll perform well. Thank you. So good luck to you.
Thank you. Oh
चन्द्रशेखरा ईशा ईशा सुन्दरेश्वरा गौरीशा सिञ्जडादरा चन्द्रशेखरा ईशा ईशा सुन्दरेश्वरा गौरीशा सिञ्जडादरा चन्द्रशेखरा ईशा सुन्दरेश्वरा गौरीशा सिञ्जडादरा चन्द्रशेखरा ईशा सुन्दरेश्वरा गौरीशा सिञ्जडादरा अन्दिवण्णने शम्भो शम्भो अन्दिवण्णने शम्भो अरुळ्मुक्कण्णाने स्वयंभो अन्दिवण्णने शम्भो अरुळ्मुक्कण्णाने स्वयंभो चिन्दै तीर्कवन्दा चिन्दै तीर्कवन्दाय चिन्दै तीर्कवन्दाय चिन्दै तीर्कवन्दाय चिन्दै तीर्कवन्दाय चिन्दै तीर्कवन्दाय चिदम्बरेशा चिन्दै तीर्कवन्दाय चिदम्बरेशा कैलासवासा चिन्दै तीर्कवन्दाय चिदम्बरेशा कैलासवासा चन्द्रशेखरा ईशा सुन्दरेश्वरा गौरीशा सिञ्जडादरा 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 Thank you.
Thank you so much, Sanjana. That was an amazing, amazing performance.
Thank you.
So let's go straight to Vasudhaji.
Hi, Sanjana.
Hi, ma'am.
Nice of you to take a vritam and sing that and keep it like a precursor for the composition. So what was the first ragam of the vritam that you sang?
Dharmavati,
Dharmavati. And then what was the next one?
Sindhu Bhairavi.
Okay. So any reasons that you had Dharmavati as a choice?
I just really liked that ragam, so I wanted to see if I can put it into the song somehow.
Okay, okay. Can you sing one line of Sindhu Bhairavi or something now without the Shruti?
चन्द्रशेखरा ईशा ईशा सुन्दरेश्वरा गौरीशा सिञ्जडादरा
Okay. Are you using any external mic or is it just your laptop?
I have a mic.
Acha, okay, okay. Anyways, it was a good presentation and Vritam was a very good welcome and a change. It was fresh. Did you do it on spot or you had a rough sketch of it set already?
I had a rough sketch of it set.
Okay, okay. All right. So I think that apart, you were fine. In certain places, I felt, either you're tensed about this being a competition, or in certain places, I thought your voice could have been a little stronger, in terms of your. I think if you manage your breath and you manage your voice, you should be fine. So keep up the good work, and on to you, Samirji.
So Sanjana, most important, your music, it kept us completely involved, so that is a very good thing. You can always improve, there are things, but the main thing about your music was that we wanted to hear more of it. So that's kind of the hardest thing for any artist, that people aren't like, okay, when is this going to get over with? Rather, people are like, okay, this is really nice. So I like that part. I like the fact that you keep smiling when you're presenting. From a technical perspective, I thought your Shruti was for the most part pretty good. I just, yeah, again, don't get nervous about it. I know it's easier said than done, but get involved in your own music and forget about the audience at that point, so to speak. Like, you want to do it so that you feel good about what you're presenting. And the more you're involved in that, you're going to be less nervous about people staring at you. This is an online competition. It's easier. With 100 people in front of you, you have to do that even more. So, and we hope you're able to sing in front of 100, 200 people. So that would be awesome. Okay. So yeah, keep up the good work. Your voice is good. Just a lot more practice, and you'll be there. So good job. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Samirji, and thank you, Sanjana. So
Thank you.
this brings us up to the end of a very memorable season 3 as we wind up our quest for finding winners of the Indian classical vocal genre. The results for all the genres, Western vocal, Indian playback, Indian classical, and musical instruments will be published next Saturday, October the 1st, 2022. So until then, it's Saindavi signing off. Thank you.
Maras Digital.